ladies, it's me again. Time to stamp up another card. Today we're going to be featuring some new paper that's in the new idea book and catalog, and it is gorgeous. It is my absolute favorite paper in the catalog. It is called Greenhouse Gala. This is one sheet, another sheet, which has all the great new colors in it. This is the third pattern that's in the pack. It's a great green and brown. Love green and brown together. Here is the next one, and I love this one. And this one actually has a stamp that will match this particular design on here. Here is another piece in the pack. This one's great for scrapbooking because it's already done all your work for you. You just layer some pictures on there. And the last one in this pack is the yellow and orange with a little bit of green. So today we're going to be using this one to highlight our card. The great thing about the designer series papers is that you just have to have a little bitty piece to really highlight your card, and it does really great. Okay, today we're going to be using Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to show you a little bit of basics for those of you who are new. This is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. We're going to cut it in half, which would be, anybody know? 5.5 by 4.25. That is your basic quarter sheet. On a typical card, put this aside for a minute. On a typical card, we would keep the half a sheet of paper, fold it in half, use your bone folder to get a nice crease, and this will become your card. You can open up this way, we can open up this way. So this is your typical size for a note card. Today, like I said, we're only going to be doing a postcard style. So this is all we need, is just a quarter of a sheet because it's not going to open. Okay, we're going to layer. So we're going to take our Whisper White, which is, again, I always start with a quarter of a sheet. And that way I know that my leftovers, my half, is ready for a full card. My quarter is ready to be sized down to whatever I know. But that way I know the cut sizes. So on this one, to get my first layer, I'm going to cut off just a quarter of an inch. So that would be 4. And then I'm going to cut off a quarter of an inch on this side, which would make this 4.25. So that is my size that's going to fit right here on this card for a great layer. Okay, the next thing I need is a little piece of designer series paper. So I'm going to take our designer series paper. I'm going to cut a strip at 1.25. And then I want this strip to go across the card for this way. So I'm going to use this side because it has a little more color in it. But I want it to go across this way. So we already measured this down, if you remember, and it's 4 inches. So we're going to make that 4. There we go. And then I just need one more piece. I've already cut this one down to 4 inches. And this one I'm just going to cut off, I'll cut off about 2 inches. It's just going to be a little bit of a layer on my card, so I don't have to worry about sizing because I'm going to be cutting off the border here. So let's go ahead and do that. These are our new flat style punches. This is the scallop trim border punch, and what we're going to do, we're going to slide it in, and I like to try to get it centered the first punch. Punch it out. Then my next one, I'm going to slide it over till my scallops here are lined up on that shadow. Let me get it, okay? See if you can see that. It's lined up on the shadow. Punch next. It gives me a great line up there. Again, I'm going to do the same thing here. And punch. I've got a great border punch here. Really nice and straight. Okay, take my pieces off. So all I'm going to do here, and this is a little bit too long, so we're going to trim it down just a little bit. Okay. Now, I just want to add my designer series paper to this, and I'm going to put just where it has a little bit of the yellow showing, the border. There we go. Nice piece there. Then I'm going to attach my Whisper White to my bottom here. This is the Daffodil Delight color. Then my next, all I'm going to do is put this across here. But first I want to stamp my words. My words have come from the set in the catalog, Thank You So Kindly. It's just a nice little a note of thanks. This is the early espresso pad. We're going to open it up. Now, little trick. I sometimes like to stamp upside down when I am stamping something on an edge. So that way I know that I can get it lined up pretty well. So, just a little hint there. You don't have to do that. Whatever's good for you. Then we're going to add a little bit of our snail adhesive on here. Attach that right across there. Then you've got a great, great, great postcard thank you note. You can make this a birthday card. You can make this anything. But it's really nice because you don't have a lot of room to write, so it's great for kids or just great for a teacher gift where they just need to write a small little thank you note. So there you go. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye.